I keep forgetting with YouTube, the camera will start and open up before you even, um, finish your information or whatever. But anyway, hello, good people. I'm not waiting for anybody to come. We're going to start. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever it is you are in the world. I appreciate you all um, stopping by today. No comments today. Comments are a damn distraction. No comments today. Um, I'm kind of just getting up. I am super, super, super duper tired. I have had to take some medication. I have this I don't know what it is on my arm. It looks like I don't know. You guys probably can't see it, but it's oh, this little. It's a bump here, but anyway, it comes and goes and it moves around, and it's very, very annoying. And I had to take some. I don't know if you guys, anybody is familiar. I don't even shouldn't even be talking about this right now. But anyway, I had to take what they call a muscle relaxer to actually, because my whole side of my hand is super sore, like right here, even in my thumb area. It's like super duper sore. So I had to take some medicine. And sometimes I hate taking medicine because it makes me super, super tired. But I got up this morning, got my kids ready for school. Um, was laying back down like all day yesterday, like all night. My left hand just hurt. It's still feeling, like I said, it's not as hurting as bad as it was, but it still hurts. And oh, interesting. I just found something. Hmm. Um, so yeah, I am kind of groggy and tired from my medication, but um, I'm actually every day is a good day. Every day that you wake up is a good day. Every day that we're able to walk, talk, see this and this is a good day. And taking that advice too, because um, like I said, I'm just doing things different. I'm living different. I'm just different, and I try um, to to not really try to treat each day as a blessing. I do treat each day as a blessing because it is a blessing. And so yeah, so excuse me. I am like kind of groggy for my medication. And yes, no comments. Comments are distraction. But I did want to and I'm gonna stop doing this because I'm petty. Um but anyway, I get on here, you guys, and I shout out people all the time. And I have yet to see any of the people shout out that I shout out, shout me out on their channel. So I'm gonna stop doing it because y'all know I got a little bit of pettiness with me. And I just believe in the common courtesy of, you know, of, I don't want anything less than what I put out. And it is what it is. I'm allowed to feel that way. Um, and the people I do shout out, all of them have YouTube channels. The one person has a YouTube channel. Is actually, it's just weird. Um, we're like really, really good friends. I've known her for about 3, 4 years now. Yeah, we've known each other for a very, very, very long time. And she has a channel. I have a channel. We do not subscribe to each other. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be subscribed to her channel, but I'm petty, and because she didn't subscribe to mine, I unsubscribed. But we talk every day. We text each other. We talk to each other. It's like she's like my best friend. Like that's my road dog right there. She's the one I say she's kind of famous because she is. But anyway, I don't really have anything set to talk about today. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and, show my face, hopefully get a good prayer, good blessing. And I did want to talk about a couple things. Um, I have a question though, and I know there's no commenting because comments are like freaking distractions. And even though I appreciate the comments, they're distractions. What is this world like really coming to? Like, we are just this world is like not what it's coming to because it's been coming to like they're getting out of hand. I don't know if anybody knows this. As a beautiful brown girl, I don't watch the news a lot, but I barely heard anything um this year, actually the last couple of years, in reference to Martin Luther King. And I don't know if you guys have noticed the last few years, few means more than three. Um, there's been like no celebration. Usually, there's a big celebration. There's a march. There's this or that. And I'm sorry, brown people, black people, we can't blame the man for that. Um, Not going to happen because as a people of a culture, with Martin Luther King being Afro American, African American, for real, like it's up to us to, have our own events for that because the same thing I'm saying now about not, hearing too much about Martin Luther King in the last few years because you remember there used to be, it was a whole day where people, celebrated. There was, a march, this, and this. I haven't seen or heard of anything like that in years. But then again, I mean, there might have been something. I'm not really into watching the news. There might have been something, but I don't think so. But like I said, that's not the responsibility of the man. And you guys know what I mean by the man. It's really our responsibility as a culture to celebrate and acknowledge what we feel, how we feel he impacted where we are today or the things that we are allowed to do today. And it's not really because of him, because by through God, everything is possible. So God obviously worked through Martin Luther King Jr., but you guys know what I'm saying. So, it's not the man's or the president or anyone else's, although, in the past, it's, day was set aside and, different stuff went on, but it ultimately, it's not. My daughter did bring home something from school, and she actually has the best teacher in the world. So I'm not going to really say too much about that. But they briefly talked about it. But I feel like nowadays it's kind of like to each their own. So if you want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it. I prefer. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like kind of, I guess, to be honest with you, it's up to us as brown people, African American people, to really, I guess, celebrate and hold marches and little events to, celebrate the things that um, he stood for and stuff like that. Um, I was always the type of person too that always dressed up for these holidays, and I got out of doing that some years ago, like St. Patrick's Day. You notice that we all ran out in green, 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 green. My personal opinion about St. Patrick's Day is I'm not Irish and I have nothing against Irish people, but I thought about it. Me running around out here, making sure I had green, celebrating another culture when I barely celebrate my own. And for me, celebrating St. Patrick's Day is like asking them to celebrate Black history. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. We know they're not going to do it. So, like, let's stop, being so quick to celebrate everyone else and get back to celebrating. Um, you know, I'm not saying that you can't celebrate other people's culture because I love my favorite culture actually as quiet as it's kept. My favorite culture is actually the Indian culture. And I'm talking about Indian, not Native Americans. I love Native Americans too, but the Indian culture. I love the Indian culture. It's always been my favorite. I've always wanted to go to like Dubai and stuff like that. So it's good to be culturalized and want to know all these cultures. But I just think that when it comes to these holidays, that we all just need to take our own responsibility within the community. And that's all I'm saying about that. So you can agree to disagree. You can disagree. Don't care. So anyway, and I'm gonna try when I come on here every day and just like do the whole word of the day because that's what I do too. Like today, again, I turned my phone off. I didn't reach out to anybody because it's happening again. It's happening to where I find myself reaching out to so many people sending these little cards and this, and this. I only have one person. I mean, it really doesn't matter because how they do it, but I have one person that actually sends me little cards back every day, sends me a card. Other people will text me stuff like "Good morning, have a day of this, and this," and I have one person that just like goes all the way in with it, which is like really encouraging. So but and I said it to say I give credit when it's due, and I like to recognize. Um, people like that because stuff like that means a lot to me. It's common courtesy. I don't expect anything less than what I put out. And I'm not going to. So my encouraging word for today is I just wanted to let you guys know, trust God, believe you are stronger than your trial. Trust God, believe you are stronger than your trials. Now I'm looking kind of strange because my cat has a tendency of she likes to go in the bathroom and open the cabinet. My throat is always so dry. This dry heat in my house. She goes in the bathroom and opens the cabinet doors, and then she just walks sachets out. And I'm like, first of all, why are you in the cabinets and why are you opening the cabinets doors? I don't. Okay, you guys, I will be right back.